My name is Mr. Norgaard.
What do you teach?
I currently do not teach anything. I'm the current middle school principal and have been for, this is like my 8th year, I think. I think it's my 8th year as middle school principal.
How long have you been at the school?
I started working here in 2011. Got recruited as a technology teacher, taught grades 6 through 9 technology for a year, then moved into teaching 8th grade English for 5 years after that. Then I did a couple years dean of students, and I've been the middle school principal since then.
Where'd you grow up?
I was born and raised right here in Poplar, Montana.
So you went to school here?
Yep, came through these hallways. This hallway that I'm doing the interview in was actually my 8th grade hallway. Everything was kind of flipped around. So when we came in, it went 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade.
How did you end up teaching here?
I think initially I wanted to end up teaching in Alaska right out of college, and I think that there were just a few hoops that I didn't jump through in time to be able to go up there and teach in Alaska, and so I came home and applied for the only opening teaching position that they had, and I got it, and I've been locked in ever since.
Why did you choose teaching?
It's a good question. I think that my first 2 years of college were actually spent in a nursing program, and I was going to go get my RN and then chase another career after that, but ended up making a switch about my 3rd year of college. Some of it had to do with being on the track team in college and just kind of the ease of being able to still compete without having to go do clinicals at another school. And then part of it just felt right to, I think I knew I needed a career change, and education was it. I enjoy what I do now, and I think that looking back, it was the right move, and I'm where I'm supposed to be.
What keeps you coming back each year?
I think the stability for our students, for our staff, for this building is a big reason. You know, when I was teaching, when I was a teacher in this building, there was a stretch of 6 years where we went through, I think, 8 different administrators, and it was really hard. It was inconsistent, and it's hard to really move the needle in the right direction when there's not a bunch of when there's just not a consistent piece to the building. And for me, I think that keeps me coming back, keeps me grounded.
What do you love most about working with the students?
What do I love most about working with the students? Gosh, there's lots of things. I think that coming in and seeing kids be successful, and especially in middle school, right? So I've been in middle school my entire career, and you get to really see a transformation with students from the time they come in as little 5th graders to the time they leave in 8th grade. There's so much development that goes on, not only like physically but mentally with kids, and we get to be a part of that process and help guide them and get them on the right track and help get them through these difficult times, because they can be pretty challenging, and they're, for some kids, these middle school years are the toughest years you'll have to go through, and to see you guys come out successful on the other end is a big reason why we come and show up each and every day.
What's your favorite school lunch?
I think our salad bar is pretty bomb. I would say 90% of the time when I go over, it's a salad bar, but if I had to pick a food, it's definitely their beef stew.
Are you more of a morning person or a night owl?
Definitely a morning person. Yeah, early to bed, early to rise.
What's your favorite movie or book?
Poofta. I think my favorite movie would have to be Gone in 60 Seconds, mostly because my dream car is Eleanor from that movie. Someday I'll have a 67 GT, Shelby GT 500. Yep.
What's one thing students don't know about you?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of an open book. Something students don't know about me. Maybe they don't know that when I was a sophomore in high school, I went on an African safari to South Africa and got to go on a hunt where I shot a kudu, a zebra, and an impala.
Favorite book? An English major's got to have a favorite book.
Oh, my favorite book, gosh, there's, you know, I always go back to any Gary Paulson book for me. It was, you know, the adventure of all of his books. You know, I think you could pick any one of those and say that that was my favorite book, especially growing up. Yeah. This has been Meet the Crew, brought to you by the Buffalo Unity Project.